Hey everyone, welcome back. Into our last video, we covered the basics of CMD, like dir, cd, make directory, and remove directory. Today, we're taking it to the next level. I'll show you some networking commands and system commands that every Windows user should know. These commands help you check your network, troubleshoot issues, and learn more about your PC. Let's get started. First up is IP protocol configuration. This command shows your IP address, subnet mask, and default gateway, basically how your computer connects to a network. Here's my IP address, subnet mask, and default gateway. There's another command with IP protocol configuration. Like IP protocol configuration all, renew, and release, we will cover all of them in this video. This /all command shows all details including DNS and MAC address. Below that, you'll see details for each network adapter. If you're on Wi-Fi, look for wireless LAN adapter. If you're using Ethernet, look for Ethernet adapter. First, you'll see the Windows IP configuration like hostname, node type, and other stuff like that. First is hostname. This is the name of your computer on the network, primary DNS suffix. Usually empty for home users, but in companies it can show the domain your PC belongs to. Node type determines how your computer resolves names, peer-to-peer, broadcast, etc. IP routing enabled. If this is no, your PC is not routing traffic for others. Wins proxy enabled. Usually no for most users. There's a lot here, but we will continue to the next command. Next is release. Release disconnects your IP. And renew is requests a new IP from the network. So basically the IP address that you saw before is changed now by these two commands. Release tells your computer to drop its current IP address. At this point, you won't have an IP, so your network connection may pause for a second. Renew asks the DHCP server, usually your router or ISP, for a new IP address. Next is ping. This tests if your computer can reach another website or IP. If you see reply from Google server, it means the connection is working. Request timed out means it failed. Reply from 142.250.202.238. This means your computer successfully reached Google's server. Bytes equals 32. The size of the packet being sent. Time equals 85 ms. How long it took the packet to travel to Google and back. Basically the network speed. TTL, time to live, how many steps or hops the packet can take before being discarded. So every line means your PC sent a packet to Google and got a reply. If you see request timed out, that means the packet never came back. Maybe the server is down or your internet connection isn't working. T keeps pinging until we stop it with Ctrl+C. This is great for testing if your internet is stable over time. Now let's try tracert. This shows the path your packets take to reach a website. Each line is a hop, a router or server your data passes through. Numbers on the left, 1, 2, 3. These are the hop counts, starting from your router. Time values, ms. These are the round-trip times for your packet to reach that hop. Lower is faster, IP address or name. This is the router/server that answered. If it shows *****, it means the hop didn't reply, but your packet may still move forward. I pressed Ctrl+C to get out so quickly, there was only one line shown. Maybe yours might be different. So tracert is like a map of how your data travels across the internet. The more hops, the longer the route. Now let's try nslookup. This command is used to check DNS, basically how a domain name, like google.com, is turned into an IP address. Alright, server. This is the DNS server your computer is asking. It could be your router, your ISP's DNS, or a public one like Google DNS 8.8.8.8. Address. This is the IP address of the DNS server itself. So nslookup is super helpful for troubleshooting internet issues. If a website isn't loading, you can check if DNS is the problem or if it's something else. Now let's look at netstat. This command shows all the active connections on your computer in a very direct way. Only numbers, no names. Proto TCP/UDP. This shows which protocol the connection is using. Local address. This is your computer's IP and port. For example, 10.32.11.255:55476. Foreign address. This is the IP and port of the remote server you're connected to. Instead of showing host names, it shows only raw IP numbers, like 98.66.133.186:443. State. This shows the status of the connection. Established, active, working connection, listening, waiting for incoming connections, time_wait, /close_wait connections that are closing. So with netstat, you can quickly see all your active connections in pure numbers. It's faster than resolving host names and very useful when you want to track IPs directly. Next up is ARP. This command shows the IP to MAC address mapping for devices your computer knows about on the local network. Basically, it tells you which device is using which physical address. Interface shows which network adapter this table belongs to, like Wi-Fi or Ethernet. Internet address. This is the IP address of a device on your local network. For example, your router might be 192.168.1.1. Your phone might be 192.168.1.5. Physical address. This is the MAC address, a unique ID assigned to each device's network card. Type. Usually dynamic or static. Dynamic. Learned automatically from the network. Static. Manually set and won't change. So ARP is useful if you want to see which devices are on your network or if you're troubleshooting IP conflicts. It's like looking at a little map of all your connected devices. Now we're moving on to some system commands. First up is systeminfo. This command gives you a detailed summary of your computer's hardware and software, everything from Windows version to RAM and network info. Hostname, the name of your computer, OS name and version, which Windows version you're running, and its build number. System manufacturer and model, the brand and model of your PC or laptop. Processor, your CPU details like cores and speed. BIOS version, information about your BIOS, which is important for hardware and updates. Total physical memory, how much RAM your computer has. Available physical memory, how much RAM is free for use. Network cards, shows your network adapters and their current status. Domain/workgroup, shows if your PC is part of a domain, common in offices, or just a home network. So with systeminfo, you can quickly see a full snapshot of your computer. It's very useful if you're troubleshooting issues, checking your specs, or just want to know more about your PC. Finally, let's look at whoami. This is a very simple but useful command that tells you which user is currently logged into the computer. Desktop, H2C8SRL, the name of your computer. Mr. Robot, the username you're currently using. So whoami is handy if you want to quickly confirm which user account you're using, especially if multiple accounts exist on the same PC. It's also useful when working with administrative tasks or scripts. Thanks for watching, everyone. We covered networking commands like IP protocol configuration, ping, tracert, nslookup, netstat, ARP, and system commands like systeminfo and whoami. Try them on your PC to learn more about your network and computer. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment with any questions. See you next time.